Hello everybody. I'm so sorry I took a while to start stream. I just ate a piece of chocolate and it was too sweet. Oh no, very good. I thought I dropped it on the floor. Hello everybody. I hope we are all having wonderful days today. This is the first drawing stream of the new year. We should make something special. I was having a great day till now. Okay, bro. What should I draw? Come on, everybody. Give me something. I am sick today. Why is everybody sick? I am not making girl dinner part 2024. Is it flu season? My friend is also sick. And then I was also sick a few days ago. A dragon because it's Year of the Dragon. That makes sense. Fairly unrelated, but Crumb, do you know wobble dogs? No. You guys should just start asking me really obscure stuff. It's winter. It's disease time. Is this actually flu season? Like January? Allergy season is like spring. Oh my gosh. I have never been affected by allergy season until recently. I remember there'd be a point in time where every time I went to school, I'd be sneezing every 3 seconds. I'm indifferent to sneezing. But now it's just like, it was so much. It's something I never experienced before either. Don't some people just develop allergies out of nowhere? Crumb, do you know when the pre-orders hoodies will be shipped? Mine hasn't shipped yet. I keep on getting a lot of messages and email about it, and I'm very confused because if you bought the hoodie, then you received the email telling you that there is a delay and it will start shipping like mid or late January. I don't know why some people did not get the email. Says the 8th to the 15th. Have you seen Bluey? Yes, I was actually just watching it today while I was working. Oh, this is the stupidest. This is my least favorite. Least favorite Crumb cat. Bluey is a cute, show to watch. Been switching between live streams because so many people are streaming right now. You should turn all of them off except for mine. You should turn all of them off except for mine. Actually, you should just play all of them at once, with all of the volume to the max. You have to do that now. Make sure that they're all overlapped on top of each other as well. Cocktail stream is part of my daily routine now. I wonder how many... There are so many people who like consecutively show up to like almost every stream. And it makes me think, it's like, everyone has different time zones. This is not an invitation for you to start saying your time zones. And it's like, there are multiple people in the world who now spend 2 hours the same time every day just watching this. That's crazy. Hi Thickums, it's a habit now. You're the only streamer I watch on Twitch, but I watch YouTube videos of other streamers. Oh yeah, I don't watch streams either. But I do watch YouTube videos of streams that were already recorded. I don't know, it's just different. It's not even so I can like skip through things either. Cause I don't skip through it, I just watch the whole thing. I need to watch Markiplier play Until Dawn again. I couldn't remember the game that was. And now I finally know. Imagine being one of those people that have a watch streak weirdos. Hi, Methan. Hi, Methan. I never really understood how people spent hours watching someone live until I found you. It's the crumb parasite. I worm my way into everyone's head. How have you been liking? Are you getting better? What app is this on? This is MS Paint. It comes free with your Xbox. You definitely have it. The crumb worm, vicious creature. Oh my god, Nathan Defender. The quote tweet you made about that person with Lady Dimitrescu was the funniest thing ever. Because bro didn't even double down. They just came back again later and they're like, I know I'm wrong now, you guys can stop. It was so funny. Doing better. I was finally able to go for a job without wanting to pass out. That's so good. I am glad that you are no longer passing out. The stream you mentioned getting sick, I got sick. You cursed me. I'm sorry. It's so crazy to me how some people, like, have such horrible takes. Cause like there were people in the Chloe tweets too that were like, you were right for this. Like no, they weren't. They were not right for that. They even acknowledged that they were wrong for that. Like, I don't know how bad your media comprehension is to like think that these characters did nothing wrong. Like, I'm sorry, but they literally have a villain's wiki. If your character has a villain's Wikipedia, it might say something about your character. I have bad news for you. You're the new generation's Wolfie too. Oh, I never watched Wolfie 2 growing up. The only other person who was a YouTuber that had a high voice that I watched growing up was Moon Kitty. And watching Moon Kitty, I was like, oh my god, they're literally me. I am literally Moon Kitty. It's so funny when you click on a villain and it tells you a long list of crimes. My least favorite thing people do to Mrs. Dimitrescu is when they're like, oh, Miss Dimitrescu, she just hates men. She just tortures men, that's it. She's a lesbian, she loves women. She's so soft, ooh, kind, big woman. Oh, it's like, okay. Yeah, she lesbian, but like, she did not treat women well. She like would drain her mates of like their blood and like kill them. She killed them and drank their blood. Like, she loves women, but like not in a healthy. Oh, I just kill men because I hate men, but women, I love women. No, she kills both of them. She just kills one of them with love. You know? Kind of random question, but do you like anime? And if so, what's your favorite anime? I do watch anime, I don't really watch it a lot. I like One Punch Man, and I like Mob Psycho. And I like the first season of The Promised Neverland. There are other animes I have watched that I just stopped watching because I got bored. Or I just stopped watching because it's hard to watch anime when usually I only watch things while I'm working on something else. Because I don't want to watch dub, but I can't watch sub either. Because then I gotta have one eye looking at my drawing and the other eye looking at the subtitles. And usually what ends up happening is that I just have it on as background noise and I don't actually watch it. It's just there. And I don't actually absorb any of the information. So I just go, oh, I'll just watch it later when I'm not doing anything, but I'm never not doing anything, so I just never watch it. We are telling you at the same percent of list of human shiori to feast on them. You should watch One Piece, it's nice and short. Do you watch Evangelion? I watched like the first 5 episodes. And then I stopped. And I don't remember anything that happened in those first 5 episodes. Not because I think it's bad. I'm just very bad at watching things. Photon is currently on a 5-stream streak. Let's go, Photon. Let's go, Photon. The rubification of the Lords is incredible. Like, first of all, I hate it when people are like, oh, all Kara did was experiment on dead bodies. Which, first of all, if you don't think that's morally incorrect already, I guess. But you can't even just say that, because he definitely did more than that. Whether it was implied, or you just have to use context clues. Because bro had an entire liking gauntlet, like, he didn't just make that for Ethan. He had machines, like crushing, spiky machines that like crushed you and killed you. He did not just make that. He did not just make that. I can assure you someone else has probably died in that. Like, and also, one, he is either enjoying killing or he's indifferent to it, which is also bad. Like, this guy sucks too. Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it, but all of the lords, in my crumb opinion, the most sympathetic is Morel. But you won't hear anyone saying that, because he's an ugly fish, and he's not a hot, handsome man. And I do not care. I do not care if you say, no, it's because Carl actually was trapped and he wanted to escape. No. No. If you're going to say that and then you're also going to rubify him and be like, oh, Ethan's so stupid for not taking his deal. Oh, he ruined everything. Then you're stupid and your argument sucks. I agree, even though I am very entranced by Kyle. Bro said entranced. Bro's entranced. That's crazy. You're not entranced. You're dying of suffocation. You have hypoxia because his stench is so strong. It's suffocating you, Dickums. I'll save you. Don't worry. But listen. Do not act like Kyle was some innocent, poor baby. He may have been an innocent, poor baby before Miranda ruined his life, but you can't say that he was mind-controlled to do the things he did. He had, to some extent, some free will. Yes, Miranda controlled him. Yes, Miranda kept him in that village. But Miranda was not forcing him to go dig people out of their graves and to use babies as weapons. Same with Lady Dimitrescu. Same with Donna as well. Mother Miranda did not make Donna make her gardener hallucinate his dead wife. I don't think Mother Miranda gave Donna a call and was like, hey, you know that gardener you have working at your estate? Can you give him psychological trauma? Like, I don't think she did that. There's also no proof of that. The lords are just kind of messed up and evil. So they do messed up and evil things on their own accord. They are villains. It was just a simple hobby. The bear should be rubified, in parentheses, not Lucas. Don't let Swagsicle hear that. The bakers genuinely had no control of their lives. I do not blame anything they did in Resident Evil 7 on them. Like, how are you gonna look at the people who are like, oh, we found this poor girl who's stranded on the beach. Let's run a bed and breakfast and take care of her, and we will keep her safe throughout the storm. And then she like brainwashes them and like makes them kill each other. Like, that's not their fault. They were good people. You can even see their original selves when Ethan gets to confront them. They're just good people. They're like, save my family, Ethan. Like, I can assure you, Jack Baker did not want to shove his wife's head into a sink. Like, he did not want to do that. Except maybe Lucas. That guy there's a reason that guy wasn't there with them. There's a reason that guy wasn't there with them in Mold Heaven or whatever. Who is your least evil lord in your opinion, Crumb? Obviously all of them suck, but which sucks the least? This is gonna be hard to talk about. No, it's not. It's Morel. Sorry. In my crumble opinion, Morel is definitely the most sympathetic, because even though he may be like the least like regretful of his actions, not to say that any of them are regretful for their actions, he is it's spelled like this, by the way, Burrito. He definitely was just a brainwashed minion at that point. Whoever he was in his past life has no effect on who he was now. Like, he is not the same person he was before. Literally all he does is just for Miranda now. He's just a brainless minion. That's basically it. He does not have free will, is what I think. He does not have the decision to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna build my own army and escape, because he just wants Miranda's approval so badly. And I can't remember for sure, but I think his cognitive functions were messed up by the Kadir, because for the lords, their documents and stuff, it always had like notes and stuff about them. And for Lady D, it said that she kept hers, so she can still think things that aren't controlled by Miranda. She can still do things that aren't controlled by Miranda. She isn't entirely influenced by Miranda. She can still like have kids that she wants to raise and have as her kids, and then she can also eat maids and kill men and torture men. If Mother Miranda could mind control any of the other three lords, one, it wouldn't make sense, because that's not how the Kadir works. And two, why would Carl start a rebellion? He literally just should not be able to do that. That wouldn't have been a plot point if she could. They still have their minds. And to me, I feel like Moreau was just so messed up by the Kadir. Whoever he was before Miranda put it into him is like straight up not even there. I think of it as a Baker situation. Like, in my opinion, he is more sympathetic to me than Carlos. I'm sorry. But I do not think that the things he does is like him being like, oh, I am just evil and messed up. Everything he does is for Miranda. All the liking experience he does and stuff is because he wants Miranda to be proud of him and to feel pride. He wants Miranda to like him. Your drawings are so handsome. Thank you. Thank you. But the other lords, I would say like top evil would probably be Lady D and Kyle. Donna is like, if I made a list, it would be Lady D and Kyle, and then Donna and then Moreau. For top most evil. And of course Miranda's on top of all of them, but you know. It's just like... Lady D? Like, yes, wow, big woman, oh, she loves women, yay, so cool. But it's like, she still sucked. She is very hypocritical. Like, you cannot be like, Ethan murdered her kids. Like, yeah, she had his in a jar. Like, what do you want him to do? Forgot what Donna did, not going to. I'm going to describe what her stage was like. Because a lot of people seem to think that Ethan just crawled in through a window and then stabbed her to death. So, what Donna does to Ethan, she actively lures him in to her place. Not like Moreau or Lady D that just have Ethan kind of crash the party. But she actively lures him in. So one, if you're gonna argue that he broke into her house, that argument technically applies more to Lady D's than it does to Donna. Not to say that he was wrong for walking into Lady Dimitrescu's castle. They had his kid. And also, his objective at that time wasn't go in and kill a vampire lady. It was look for Rose. It was look for Rose. I'm sorry, if you're in an abandoned, rundown village, everything is broken, people are dead, it's just chaos, and some dude walks into your house because he's looking for something, you don't instantly kill him and go like, oh, you monster, oh, you're horrible. Like, if Lady D and her daughters really were not looking for trouble, they would not have just straight up started chasing him around, stabbing him with scythes and stuff, bro. Like, they aren't harmless, like innocent, weak little things. They know who he is too. They know who he is. All of them saw him at the meeting, before the Lycan Gauntlet. They all know who he is because of Mother Miranda. It's not some random stranger. They know he's looking for his kid. You can't be purposefully ignorant and be like, oh, he broke in and they had no idea what was going on. They were so scared. They were just trying to live their lives. They know. They were there when they took Rose apart and put her into those 4 different flasks. There is a little flashback scene from the perspective of Rose where they are all standing over her and she sees all of them, all of the Lords. The Lords know who Rose is. They know who Ethan is. Maybe they don't know that Miranda's trying to make Rose into Ava or whatever. But they still know that it was Rose. They know that Ethan is Rose's dad. And they know that he is obviously looking for his kid. They aren't lost and confused. Oh my god, this terrifying blonde man broke into my house and is killing my daughters. They're not stupid. Don't make them stupid to make them innocent. You make yourself look stupid. It's weird to try and change the story because you want someone to look better. You can like a character without making them perfect. Characters can have flaws. Just because they have flaws doesn't inherently make you a bad person for liking that character. You can like an evil fictional character. They're fictional. You don't have to try and give yourself the moral high ground by making the character you like the one who is in the right. Because it's Resident Evil. They're evil. Okay, back to Donna. So Donna actively lures him to her house with his dead wife. She uses a hallucination of his dead wife to lure him to his house. She is doing that on purpose. She is not stupid. She is not innocent. She is not socially anxiety, scared, and she's like forced to do this. If any of the lords didn't want Ethan to kill them, they could have just given him their flasks. It is not Ethan's fault for trying to get pieces of his baby daughter back from literal psychos. You can't just be like, oh, well, he should have just, like, what is he gonna do? Just go outside? Oh, sorry, I know you have literally the legs of my daughter, but I'll just go because I'm bothering you. So sorry, so sorry. My Resident Evil faves are Mia and Donna, and I'm a big supporter of women's rights and women's wrongs. It's so annoying when I see people go, let women be evil. Because those same people will start crying and screaming and throwing up when that woman actually does something bad. And then someone says, this woman did something bad. They're like, no, oh my god, you're making her look bad. Oh my god, you're just doing that because you're like misogynistic. Let women be evil and let them have consequences. If a woman is evil, it's gonna negatively affect someone. If Mia does something bad, which is what you want, because let women be evil, which isn't even inherently evil, she's just doing something bad. If she does something bad, it negatively affects Ethan. That's what happens in Resident Evil 7 and in Resident Evil 8. She does something bad because she is a complex character. She has morally gray motives. She does bad things for good intentions, but they're still bad. You can't be like, oh, let women be evil, and then cry when they are evil, and then people say that they are evil. Mia is not evil. She does bad and questionable things. But the fact that you can't even handle that just shows how much of a crybaby you are over a fictional character doing something bad. If you can't handle a fictional character doing something bad, but you're so dedicated to defending that character, you don't actually care about that character. You care about being morally right. Which doesn't even matter because it's a fictional character. A fictional character can do bad things. You can let fictional characters do bad things. If I say I like Carl Heisenberg and then I draw him, nobody's gonna message me going like, so you like experimenting on dead bodies. Nobody cares. You can like characters and you can acknowledge that they do bad things without crying misogyny. If someone does not like Ada Wong, they are not misogynistic and racist. You do not have to say things to try and seem right. Like, let women be evil, but let them actually be evil. It's like people say that, but some people say it as in let women be evil, but without consequence. As in, oh, they can be evil on paper, but in an actual story where they receive consequences and it's actually affecting other people, then no. Because then people think she's bad. Like, yeah, she is bad because she did bad things. Like, you can't be so selective. Anyways, back to Donna. So she lures Ethan into her place, and then she locks him in there. You cannot leave. She literally opens the doors for him. The doors open on their own. This is the one time that the doors literally are opened by themselves. That's why the argument is so annoying. Because Donna's is literally like the most, like, is the biggest example for like, you can't use that argument because like, she is probably the lord that actively tries to get him to her place. Like, more than any of the other lords. Like, she let him in. She closed the doors behind him. She took him down the elevator. She is the one person who actively tries to get him to come to her place so that she can kill him. Like, her and Kyle. Kyle's just trying to get him to come over so he can, like, kiss him or whatever. But Donna is just very clearly... Michael? Hi, Michael. Sorry guys, you all have to leave. My first ever sub is here. Thank you for the tier 1, Michael. It is very appreciated. But listen. So she lures him into the house. She opens the door for him, takes him down the elevator, closes the doors behind him. And she puts him through an entire psychological thing where he has to perform surgery on a mannequin that looks like his wife and then run away from a baby monster. She is probably the most messed up one out of all of them. Like, oh, I'm not going to suck your blood, but I'm going to destroy you mentally. Like, okay?
Facts. I've never played Resident Evil.
Thank you, Gruda, for the $4. It was very appreciated. And then after that, she has it so that he's in a room full of dolls. He has to look for a specific doll and then kill that doll. You know what happens if he doesn't? Dolls with like 75 knives stapled to them attack him. What else is he supposed to do? There is literally nothing he can do in that situation than fight. And that applies to almost every single fight he is in. In the Dimitrescu house, he is literally chased around by the daughters. He is chased around by them. They follow him. They go into his skin. How is that his fault? Oh well, he's in their castle. Yeah, they locked him in and hung him up on hooks and tried to eat him. Is this rant my fault because of the quote retreat? Yes. But it's okay, because I like ranting. Donna has no reason either. She's purely doing it for fun. She has the most OP powers. She could have killed Ethan instantly if she wasn't so obsessed with playing with her food. I am saying, all of the lords are horrible people. In every single situation, Ethan is not the one to throw the first attack. That is a genuine thing. You could go, oh, but Cloud proposed a deal to him. He didn't attack him. First of all, he stabbed him with a piece of rebar in the beginning, and then also put him in his American Ninja Warrior werewolf tournament. I wouldn't like him either. Moreau, Ethan literally tries to grab it and leave. He grabs the flask quietly. Moreau turns around. He says something cheesy and then he leaves.
He literally constantly got stabbed and Terry's people saying that Ethan is evil.
It's so weird. It's so weird. People don't... Not everyone says he's evil, but some people do believe that he was in the wrong. Some people do believe that he was in the wrong. And let me just say, there is not a single thing in Resident Evil 8 that I think he did wrong. And if you think there is, bring it up and tell me. So that I can go on another rant. Because I like talking about this. But an argument I see a lot where they say that Ethan was like super messed up for was when Ethan got a phone call like while he was talking to Mia when Mia was about to like reveal something. Like, first of all, Ethan shouldn't have to keep interrogating his wife for something as important of him being literally dead. And second of all, the phone call isn't his fault. That is literally an outside force that is changing it. Like, you can't act like that about it, bro. It's so weird to me. Like, I can promise you that when Mia was like, Ethan, I need to tell you something. He didn't pull out his phone and start going like, sorry, my phone's going off. I have to go. We can't talk. Sorry, Mia, my phone's going off. And I don't want to talk to you, and you're stupid. Like, I am genuinely, like, bro. He did not take a phone call to try and ignore Mia or dismiss her. He just got a phone call. If Mia really wanted to tell him something, she would not let a single phone call stop her. I am being so serious right now. Yes, it was unfortunate.
Horses cheered X100. Crumb, I just wanted to tell you that you look like a really cool rock you'd take home and show to your cool friend Gary. Have a good day, smile.
Thank you. I hope you can show me to all your friends.
Ethan should have just not lost his daughter.
Thank you, Gruda, for the $2. You're so right. Ethan should have just gone home. Ethan should have just gone home. What an idiot. Do you think he was wrong in Resident Evil 7? I haven't watched the gameplay of it recently, so I'm trying to think hard. Because there's doing stuff that's stupid, and then there's doing stuff that is just like, you're a horrible person. Like, I genuinely don't think Ethan in Resident Evil 7 or 8 did anything like that would entail him as a horrible person. Resident Evil 7, like he has dry humor, I guess, and he tries to leave Mia. But to be fair, she stabbed him and cut off his arm, and then also he thought she was dead. So I don't blame him. Should have just talked it out with Chris? He should have just talked it out with Chris. It's not like Chris would have talked to him like a dog the entire time, and then treated him like he was an idiot. Some people don't like that he picked Zoe over his wife. Oh my god! You picked Zoe over his wife! You had the decision! It was your decision! It was your decision as the player to choose Zoe! Anyone who thinks that is genuinely the most stupid person ever in the whole wide world. Not to say that you think that, but someone, oh my god. Just saying real quick. In Resident Evil 7, the canon ending, there is a canon ending to it, and that is picking Mia. That is picking Mia. That is the canon ending. They just added the Zoe bit for fun, I guess. I picked Mia, I typed out. No, I didn't think you picked Zoe. I didn't think you picked Zoe. But that is the... And for the DLC, Zoe actually is saved. And she gets on a call with Ethan and she's like, oh, you sent people for me. And he's like, yeah, I told you I would. And it's very sweet and it's very nice and I love Zoe. They are red for the Prime.
Bro, I think the Resident is Evil 7.
Whoa, that's pretty poetic. Mia sends Zoe pictures of Rose and Caitlin. Yes, it's so cute. I screamed and cried when I first got DLC when I heard him. But there's an argument of Ethan being stupid and stubborn. I heard someone say that he was egotistical to not pick Carl's deal. And let me just say, Ethan is probably the opposite of that, considering that his entire life revolves around other people. And he also dies for those other people. Like, he's a software engineer from LA. He's not evil. He's fine. He's just a random guy who got his life messed up by literally everyone. I can promise you, Capcom did not make Ethan thinking, Oh, let's make this guy, like, complex and evil.
Message for Cut-Toast.
Thank you, your name, for the message and the $3. I am assuming someone tried to send a dono and accidentally did it too fast. He later denied the deal because it was hurt Rose. Ethan is genuinely, like, watered all the way down. He is literally just an extremely selfless person. Everything he ever does is for someone else. Genuinely. He dies. Every single time he has died, it was for someone. Now let me put it into that. Every single time he has died, it was for someone else. He literally dies trying to save people. You cannot try and act like he is bad when that is literally his entire life. Chris should have killed himself instead of Ethan. You know, originally he was going to, and I'm really mad that he didn't. I'm very mad that he didn't. It makes me upset, because now we have to see 70-year-old Chris, and nobody wants that. He doesn't hurt anyone that hasn't hurt him ever. He literally never hurts anyone who hasn't hurt him first. He fights in a defensive way. Literally. He has not hurt anyone who hasn't hurt him. Anytime he fights, it's because he is backed into a corner and he can't do anything else. Like, genuinely, bro. The first people that he interacts with that don't stab him a million times, he tries to literally save their lives. He goes out of his way to try and save other people, even when his daughter is literally in jars.
Imagine if Ethan wasn't born, this wouldn't have happened.
Whoa. Ethan definitely should have been born. He just should have kept living. It's just... These are the best cats I've seen in my entire life. I hope you can feel the dismay in all of them. You can really feel it. They all have a horrible death in front of him and it affects him a lot. Bro forced to kill.
Doctorsis cheered X100. Ethan continuing to live was never in the cards given he's in Resident Evil.
Oh yeah? Say that to Chris Redfield! What about him then? When can we kill that guy? Please! Please, I am begging you. I promise you Capcom did not develop Ethan to be an evil person you're supposed to disagree with. I promise you. Chris is cool, he gets a pass. I'm gonna kill that guy myself. I'm gonna kill him myself. Ethan deserves to come back from the mold just so that he can fight Chris. Not even a fight. Chris needs to be tied down to a chair while Ethan punches him. If Ada was in Resident Evil 8 instead of Chris, I think Ethan would have lived.
I agree, Chris Redfield sucks.
Thank you, girl, for the $1. If any other character other than Chris was in the game, Ethan would have survived. In my crumble opinion. Chris is somehow the worst security bodyguard ever. How do you fumble that badly? How do you fumble that badly, Chris? The lubrification of the Lords needs to be studied. the rubrification of every single character that has done something bad needs to be studied.
Docked Horses cheered X100. Chris is in Marvel vs. Capcom and Ethan isn't, so he wins in my book.
Hey Buster, we're not taking any Ethan flack in here. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a bit of a big fan of him. So you better watch where you're stepping, bro. Oh, I like this crumb. I like this crumb. Oh, she's really mad. Boo, not Leon. I wish Ethan would have a villain arc. It's cool concept, but that's literally genuinely so out of character for him, I feel like he literally has no goals to be a villain. Like, yeah, you suck, Chris, you ruined my life. But then at the same time, he's just gonna be like, okay, I just want to sit down with my daughter. It's so angry. Even if his death sucks, it still needs to feel important in my opinion. I think he should come back from the mold, but making him normal should take work. I think a mold-induced villain arc might be the most fun route for it.
What if his name wasn't Ethan? Would you like him if his name was Kyle?
Yes. The fact that I already like him and his name is Ethan says a lot. I'll take any name, bro. As long as it's basically the same character. I really don't agree on the villain arc Ethan, just because I genuinely cannot imagine the dude who literally gets a Steam achievement for Universe's best father getting a villain arc. But I do think they need to do more. Not with Ethan specifically, but just like the Megamycete, the mold, the catalog and everything. It's absurd to set all of it up for world building and then not use it. Like, I think the best way and like the only way they could try and introduce it again in the next game would be through Rose, which they aren't using anymore for some reason. So I don't know what they're trying to do. But they need to use Rose more. I don't want it to be about Ethan only again. It'd be cool to see him back. It'd be cool to see him with all the Megamycete and stuff. But they set it up for it to be about Rose. Ethan's dead now, and Rose has basically what he had, but stronger and more powerful. They need to use her, not Ethan. I don't think that Ethan would be a villain and then Rose has to fight him. I think Rose would go on her own journey, and then maybe Ethan is like referenced or there in some capacity. But I don't know. I just need them to acknowledge the entire world thing they set up. I love how the Crumb Cat has slowly gotten more and more deranged. This is what happens when the Crumb rant. This is the Crumb rant, bro. He's there's more ghost dad mentor failure. Nobody gets it. Nobody gets President Evil the way I do. Some people, bro. Talking about President Evil with some people is just like, wow. You just did not watch the game. It's like you consumed all your content of it from Tumblr. Like, if you're gonna make an argument about a character, you gotta at least, like, actually see the game. When I'm mad thinking about that drawing you did of Mia hitting Chris with a pipe and I feel better immediately. Yes. I need to draw that again. Hi, Shy Guy. Ranting about Resident Evil should be a new sport. I'd win it. I'd win it, bro. Yeah, they played it and formed an opinion. A different one.
Draw the cat hitting the griddy.
Okay, only because he donated. Yeah, I don't care if you have a different opinion though, but there's a difference between a different opinion and just something that's straight up wrong. You can't say that Lady Dimitrescu was just minding her own business when that's just straight up factually wrong. That's not an opinion, that's a delusion. I'm sorry. If someone thinks something different or views a character different from me, then it's like, okay, who cares? But if you just straight up are saying stuff that isn't true, then it's like, yeah, people are gonna tell you you're wrong. Because you can have different opinions, but you can also just straight up be wrong. Like, if your opinion is based off of information that is just straight up not present or true, then your opinion is just wrong. Sometimes opinions can be wrong. And it's not to say everyone that disagrees with me is wrong, because people do have different opinions. But if your opinion is not based on anything that's actually true, and it's based off of something that you don't even actually know for sure, then it's just like, you can't have an argument if you don't have anything to back it up. Oh yeah, I forgot I was drawing Crumb doing the gritty, so she has a weird face for it. I'm imagining the gritty in my head right now so I can draw it. This is the closest we'll get. It's hard to draw movement. It looks like she's just twitching on the floor, but whatever. You can either take this as Crumb doing a gritty or a top-down view of Crumb twitching. Doesn't know where it is. Leave it alone. Is this what cool kids do? Crumb is a bit of a cool kid. If you have different opinion, like, oh, I think Mia and Ethan should stay married, should have stayed married, then it's like, that's an opinion. That is an opinion. But if you say something like, I think Mia and Ethan should get divorced because Mia was abusive, then it's like, now you're just making stuff up. Stop talking. Like, there's a difference between, I think Mia and Ethan should get divorced, and then just going, I think this, and then coming up with an entirely insane explanation for it.
That's not the gritty, that's the mold getting to Crumb.
That's not... Don't say that. I am not infected with the mold. Wait, are we hitting the gritty? Crumb is, wait, are we hitting the gritty? You say, oh, I wish Lady D didn't die. She was my favorite. Okay, you say, I wish Lady D didn't die. She didn't deserve it and did nothing wrong. Then you're moving a little too fast. You're moving a little too fast. This dude is a fraud. Uncool. Hey, leave me alone. You cannot make up things just to try and justify your opinion. You can have opinions without making stuff up to try and seem morally high.
That's so Ohio is skibidi gritty cat.
Someone ban that person. Whoever said that needs to be banned. Thank you for the $1. Listen, if you don't like a character, you can just say I don't like the character. You can say I don't like Ethan, and then someone's like, oh, why don't you like Ethan? And you just go, I just don't like him, or I think he's annoying. You don't have to go, it's because he's like evil and he broke into people's houses and he actually killed a woman with social anxiety and he was horrible and neglectful to his wife. Like, you can just not like characters. It's like, I don't like Leon, and it's like, oh, why don't you like Leon? I just don't like him. I don't like him. Add time. Add time, add time, add time. Crumb just does not like him. And I could go more in depth, be like, oh, I don't like him because fandom or whatever. But I'm not gonna be like, I don't like him because he was racist or something. Because Leon was racist and he's a cop. Like, I'm not gonna make a problem out of something that isn't a problem. If I don't like something, I just say I don't like it. If I don't like something, I'll just block it. It's like, you don't need to make problems out of nothing just so that you can feel like the things that you're saying.
What is Resident Evil?
It is a game. It is a game that Crumb really likes. Specifically, 7 and 8. Crumb is a big fan of it. If you could tell. Crumb invented that game, actually. It's true. I like this Crumb a lot. I like this Crumb a lot. I'm a big fan. Crumb, how long have you been a fan? Let's see when was the first day I ever drew Ethan. June 7th, 2021. Actually, I think it was earlier than that.
It's a game where the residents are evil, I think.
Wow, that's pretty intense. Hold on, I think it was earlier. Let me try and find it. Okay, I was wrong. The first day I ever drew Ethan was May 28th, 2021. May 28th. You guys are stupid betting on stuff. So how long is that? That's like 3 years? 2 years and a few months, I think. I guess you could say that Crumb is a bit of a fan. 21 days after the Resident Evil 8 game came out. Dude, the hype died down around then already too. I remember when I started looking into Ethan Winters content, there's literally nothing. Nobody likes him. Also, can I just say that like a lot of like Ethan art in like the beginning gave him like very it was like his hair, but it wasn't his hair. It was like you see him and you're like, yeah, that's Ethan, but then you look at an actual picture of Ethan and you're like, wait, that's not Ethan. It's like the most a lot of people drew his hair like this for some reason, which I'm not really sure why. His hair does not work like that. This is anime Ethan. And then they drew like his blacked out face and stuff. And that's how you could tell it was Ethan, because he always had like a silhouetted face and stuff. But like when you see like actual picture of Ethan, it's like, who is this man? This is just Leon without his mullet. This looks like if Leon and Ethan had a child. Why did everyone in the beginning draw his hair like that? A lot of people didn't know what he looked like. I didn't either, actually. I drew him based on how other people drew him.
I drew Ethan with a bowl cut once.
Why? Thank you, Gruda, for the $2. But, I also used to, did Ethan's face silhouette somehow influence the creation of Amnesia? No, I made her way before I got into Resident Evil. No, he was not an influence on Amnesia. Leave her alone. I would never change any part of myself to be more like a white man. I would never. Do not even imply such thing. I forgot my date. Look at him. Silly. What are the 4 characters' name? Crumb, Amnesia, etc. I forgot. Crumb Cat, Amnesia, Samuel, apparently. And then, there's just Bucks Crumb. When was Amnesia created? Amnesia was never really created. I guess she was created, in Amnesia was her name. But she had appearances before that. I never really made her with the void head in mind. I made her because I know that for her first appearance, her face was not, blacked out at all, like.
How many Ethans have you drawn? Approximate.
So many. Imagine one every single day. Imagine sometimes even multiple in a single day. One of her first appearances was her with her face blocked out. I also gave myself really brown hair in that drawing for some reason. She had a face. It was in the, like, kill yourself animation. What was it called? I hate you. It was in the I hate you animation. In the I hate you animation, she appears, but it's like a leaf covering her face. And then the second time, okay, I'm sorry. Listen. I could only remember the lyrics of the song. And it's not in English, but in one of the parts, it sounds like it's saying die, die, die. Like die, like a lot. And I remember it being like a kind of like aggressive title. So I just said what came to mind. And then her second appearance, she's just like a side profile, and then she has her eye. So basically the first appearance of Amnesia, she only had like the top half of her face showing. But then I think in crying, I extended it more to be a void. No. In eggs. Wasn't I Hate You based on an MS Paint drawing, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. I can't even remember what that animation had in it. I am getting it mixed up with my pad thai animation. Crumb has trouble. It looks like she's falling for it. Okay, let's just complete it. But Ethan had no influence on any of the crumbs. Crumb, fortunately. I haven't had any pad thai since May. You gotta change that, bro. Otherwise you might go an entire year without it. My mom doesn't like making it? Come on, you a grown boy, I think. You can do it yourself. Learn to make pad thai. And you'll never have to be pad thai-less again. Is that how you feel after ranting for an hour? I feel great, actually. Crumb loves Resident Evil rants. I have a friend who posts Resident Evil takes on Twitter sometimes, and it's so funny because like every time they do it, it's like they're about to set off a bomb. It's like, Mia actually has some flaws, and it's like, no, don't kill you. Your swag is too different. Don't do it. Your swag too different. They'll kill you. Crumb needs to go to bathroom real quick. BRB. Hello everyone, I'm back. It was very awesome. Don't worry everyone. Why are you throwing up? What is wrong with you? The Resident Evil rant is over. You guys are safe for another few days. Allergic to you? But I did not do anything. No, I wanted more. I got Thickums hooked on Resident Evil. Actually, I think Kyle got Thickums hooked on Resident Evil. Either way, Thickums is hooked on Resident Evil. And I have completed my task.
Was Amnesia her name? Did she have beautiful eyes? Was every word she said a little surprise?
Can't remember. I don't know. I'm sick. How do I get better? Usually I just keep doing stuff that I normally do, and I tell myself I'm overreacting, and then I just pretend like nothing is different. Which animation are you most proud of having made? Crying. I really like crying. That was really fun to make. I remember having a lot of fun making it, and there are some parts in it that I still really like. I really like the book part. And, Cold Day. I think that's what it was called, I can't remember. What was the My Singing Monsters one called? I can't remember. You like crying? Oh, is it cold outside? Yeah, I like that one too. Just only for the amnesia part. I only like it for the amnesia part. At the end, I got kind of lazy. And I remember specifically watching the Shining video essay while I was making it. It was like something about the music in The Shining. I can't remember. Going outside, but I can't help but feel like I look like Makima after you sent that picture. I'm sorry. Don't feel self-conscious. I'm sorry. Do you have to wear that too? What was it called? The Shake Shack? Does Shake Shack make you wear ties?
Crumb, do you eat your grilled cheese with the mayo or the butter cheesed?
Bro, what did you just say to me? I've used mayo before instead of butter. It basically feels the same, but if I do that, I just put some salt on it. No, I just like dressing like this. Good for you. Good for you. Dress however you want. I walked to the store in pajamas today. One day, I'll be as presentable as Dickums. As a My Singing Monsters addict, I do really like Is It Cold Outside. I was gonna animate Earthquake, but then I got lazy. But maybe I'll animate it sometime. Who knows? Do the earthquake. I was gonna do it because what's the word? It would involve all of them again, like Amnesia, Samuel, Bugs Crumb, and Crumb Cat, all dancing and singing different parts of the song. But then because of how Flip a Clip is, like it would have been a really big pain in the butt to animate everyone doing different things with different times in the loop. Just because I would have to copy and paste every single loop individually. Because of how Flip a Clip is. I wore Crumb again during pajama day at work. I could have made you almost $100, but they were out of stock. Wow, that's crazy. Ooh, oh my god, that just reminded me I need to do stuff for merch so that they can work on it. That just reminded me. Thank you so much. I need to type that down somewhere. I'm gonna type it down in the mods chat. It's gonna be weird, but just leave it. It's okay. Yes, merch. I'm so excited to buy. Nobody's gonna buy an entire onesie. We're going into like spring soon. I am at least happy with the slippers though. Slippers are just cute to have. Is it the Clumsy Crippers and Crumb plushie, or there is more? The Crumb plushie is separate. But yeah, basically everything else is a yes. I think I should give myself a deadline so that I can release my Resident Evil animation when the plushie is released. Maybe I should do that.
I'm still waiting for my hoodie and I'm so excited, and I got the Crumdigan for Christmas.
Yay! I'm so sorry for the delay. Whoa, what is wrong with this Crumb? Can't wait for your animation. I'm jumping off the walls. I also am very excited. I am at a part with Mia right now, and I heart Mia. Liar! I hate women! I hate women! I hate women! When will I might be doing it. Am I doing it on the 8th? I think I'm releasing the stuffed animal on the 8th. So, I'm not sure if I'll be able to release the animation in time. Sorry, my demons, guys, no, guys, I was just kidding. That wasn't me. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes. This isn't me, guys. You know me. Smile. Gags a little. Send it to the major news outlets. Smiles. You can trust a face like this, can't you? Right? Right, you can trust me. I don't like it. Come here for a hug. Not even a mother would love that smile. Delete it. Burger pants. Wow, why are you guys such haters? This is an evil resident? Looks almost like a troll face. Wow. The world is a beautiful place. It looks very Undertale. Look how sad this. I'm gonna try to do the flattest crumb. Oh. Look how sad she is. She's so sad. Now we need a Discord profile picture because I hate it so much. Why are you guys such haters? What happened to her? You guys said she was ugly. She deflated. Wow. The world is a beautiful place. Horror, I hate this. Day 1 without Resident Evil. Day 1, no residents. Just kidding, Crumb Cat just molted, that is all. Crumb Cat's skin is now fresh and rejuvenated. Can you imagine if dogs shedded their skin? And then they'd come back out without fur, and you'd have to wait a few months for them to grow it back? Like a Siamese cat, but like... No, I won't imagine that. You're lost. I've never seen a dog, so maybe you do. I like that idea. You guys should just believe the things I say because you have no other reference. I think it's a good idea personally. Why are you guys fish reacting me in the mod Discord? I do that? Tell me something you don't know so that I can inform you. Smiles politely with a big smile. That is actually pretty charming. The more you get to know me personally. I don't know about the ocean. Did you know that if you walk directly into the ocean with cinder blocks tied to your feet, you get 3 free wishes? It looks like that crumb is smiling for picture day. When you... Wow, that's so cool. Let me try it. Is one of them dead? You have to find out. It's part of the rules. When you guys have to smile for a long time, during a photo, even if I am very happy, if I like become very aware that I am smiling, and then it starts feeling like I'm smiling wrong, and that my smile is like strained. Not even because I am doing it for a long time, but just because I am very aware that I am smiling. And that nobody actually smiles that long. Please stop jelling on selling crumbs. They're literally just smiling. Here. Oh, he's so handsome. You be arrested. What's your problem? When have I ever done anything wrong? He's so handsome! Why are you making it red? He's so cool. I like this. Me personally, I'm a fan. So breathtaking. So handsome. Thank you, Lord King. You're the only person who seems to understand. Wow. People come here and say bossy and you really just look at you like this. Isn't Crumb cute? Right, Paya? Isn't he the cutest? Waiter! Waiter! Will you serve this guy? Ew. So cute. Hi, Cripper. Hi. He says hi back. Oh no! He got cut off. I almost got rid of him for a second. That would have been bad. New year, new me! This is my new mascot for all of my animations, all of my Twitter meme drawings. Basically everything that you could think of. It's basically just a new crumb. Hope you guys enjoy. Looking forward to using him more. New year, new you. Yeah, we all have different ideals for who we will be in the new year. And I really think this will be me. I really think that This is who I should be. New year, new crumb mascot. Hope you guys look forward to seeing him in animated to Jack Stauber. He's so noticeable. Oh my gosh. He's so noticeable. Does he know what a shower is? I bet he smells a lot better than you. It stays out so bad. This is Crupper. You're just a little guy. I don't even know what you guys are freaking out about. Post this canvas, please. It's gonna be like, oh, I was having a Resident Evil rant. Don't like the drawings. This is me debating every single person about Resident Evil. This is what I look like behind the screen. This is like how Sora has 4 different versions. Purple also has 4 versions and this is one. Please post, I'll post it. Please burn your hard drive after the stream. Okay, this is one of them. This would be, I guess, the amnesia. This would be the amnesia of, what's the word? Of the Cruppet. This would be the crumb cat of the Cruppets. Biblically accurate Cruppet. That would be, box crumb Cruppet. With his stupid flat head. OMG. There's, oh my god! There's no Samuel. You made my cat wake up and start screaming! He's so scary! He's like actually looking at you. Samuel is no Samuel. I'm sorry. Actually, Cruppet. Oh my god. Wait, Cruppet Samuel. It's like some sort of weird bird. Why does he look soggy? This is just how he looks. Don't be mean. Cruppet doesn't have a sweater though. He does have a sweater because I wore my Resident Evil sweater while I held him on. So he has kind of like a turtleneck then. He has human hands too. Biblically accurate Samuel Cruppet. He's like a snake. He's like a snake because it's my arm. His bottom half is just a chopped off arm. The world is a beautiful place. doesn't have hands then. Don't question it. Stop trying forever. She won't stop meowing at me. What have you done? Give your kitty a kiss on the forehead. We got Samuel Crepit, Box Crepit, Crumb Cat Crepit, and then we have Amnesia Crepit. Can this be your last stream? Hi. Okay, I like this guy. The other thing... You don't like these guys? They're so cute. These guys are so cute. Can you pick Creppy with your paw? I like Creppy. Creppy is the cutest one. I like this guy too though, because he looks like a really messed up bird. But the scary one, I'm scared he'll bite me. I don't want to post it anymore. I literally look insane if I post this. Because it's like, yeah, it's funny, but then it keeps going, and then there's this one. You are insane. Post the first one. It's so good. I'm gonna post this one, yes. Cropper, so he's just peeking. Me personally, I like Samuel Cropper. I think he looks kind of stupid. I like that his neck is so long. He's like a flamingo. How do you guys not like him? He's so shaped. I think that's just because I like birds. He kind of reminds me of a goose. Look, if I cut off the bottom half, he looks normal. But we both know what he really looks like. Shaped like a foe, fiend-shaped. I look insane, draws the most abhorrent thing known to man again. Hey, you're lucky I'm not drawing Leon. I could make things so much worse. You know what? Why are you here? I'm going to draw Leon. But I'm going to draw the worst Leon ever. Those bone details are so gross. He's fine when you don't show a bloody separate limb. It's just how he's built. That's just how he is. Oh, Chris. OMG. I'm so small. I am only 4 feet tall. I need you to carry me. Get him away. Don't draw Leon like that. I just threw up everywhere. Oh my gosh, Chris, I'm so scared and defenseless. I'm just a gullible young rookie. I need you to save me. Kya! My desk is actually in pieces! Oh my god! But Leon does. I need to draw his police outfit. I don't remember what it looks like. R.I.P. Oh, that's close enough. Oh my gosh, Chris, help me, save me. I'm definitely not a literal cop that was trained in the system and knows how to use a gun. Kya, I need you to save me. Oh, this isn't a gun actually. This is his teddy bear holster because he's such a small bean. Who is this? I thought it was obvious. Oh my god, how? How did I forget his waist? Oh my god, that could have been bad for a second. And then his hips, of course. Teddy bear. Oh my god! I drew it and I didn't process it at first, and then I did a double take and I scared myself. God, Chris! Oh, he's such a small bean. The signal on his chest, that's the police officer that he worked. This is Leon. This is true. Then we can't forget how people draw Chris compared to him. Of course they use his oldest version. Leon. Can't forget his hand. His hand holding Leon. Please post this! I want you to be shunned. I am not posting this. Chris, Leon, it's me, Chris, from Resident Evil 8. I am 50 while you're still 20-something for some reason. Don't question it. I'm Resident Evil 8 Chris. Even though you're Resident Evil 2 Leon, they have to use the older version of me. For some reason. I'm confiscating your drawing tablet. Why? What did I do wrong? It's giving Kingpin. Send me back! Who invited that crumb cat? She's interested in what's going on. She wants to be included. She's just a little lonely. Go back to Crumpet, please? I mean, okay. I hope people in the future find this image and put it in a museum and shun it. I need to take a screenshot and send this to my friend, and then I need to delete this off the face of the earth. What is that? Help! The first time chatter! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Every time, oh my gosh. Did you guys see that art discourse that was happening on Twitter? Where like, people were like, what's the word? People were like, oh my gosh, modern art is so lame. And then people were like showing their ship, like their anime ship art, and they're like, oh, this is so much better than whatever's in those museums. Like, it's so embarrassing. Like, girl, they're not going to put your IBS Paint anime ship in a museum. I don't know how good you think your art is, but let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that modern artists are all these stupid idiots who don't know how to draw, and it's just a blue painting. Like, okay. They should have put my Leon and Chris drawing in a museum. They should have put my thing up there. Not to say that digital artists don't make good art. I'm a digital artist myself. I use Ibis Paint, stuff like that. But you can't bring down other artists and try to go like, oh, I'm better than them. Like, come on, bro. You look like such a loser. To be fair, the blue painting was really blue, so it's impressive. Yeah, I'm on their side. I'm on the side of modern artists. And not the weird people on Twitter who just keep on complaining. Like, don't be such, like, complain, bro. It's like, oh my gosh, I totally could have made this myself. Bro, you draw anime boys kissing. Oh my god, you are not on your high horse. Bro, I'm sorry that they have never reached out to you and said, can we print out your anime boys kissing and hang it up on the walls? But they just haven't. For a reason. There's always subjective meaning in art, that's why they're framed. It's for the audience to be provoked. It's beautiful. Do not be so annoying about it. I could make this modern art. Modern art is so lame. My art is so much better. Like, bruh, come on. It really shows that you really do not put any thought into it. Like, come on. I feel like people still comparing modern art to Renaissance art when the nuance is completely different. Renaissance is this discovery of realism and how vivid art can get, while modern art is more about the discussion and various viewpoints. If you took these quotes out of context, you would sound vile. If I had a video about myself that was just all the things I say out of context, I would literally look like the most evil, misogynistic person in the whole wide world. Come out of context, but it just gets me arrested. It gets me arrested because I told Methan to finish to walk into the ocean. Listen. I'm a cool guy. I may be working on something in the background. Crumb's career gets permanently destroyed. Part 2. I'm a bit of a cool guy. Arrested for allowing us to get our wishes granted. Don't call it that. This guy's a little bit of a cool guy. Can I file a lawsuit because you told me to drown? I didn't tell you to drown. I just told you to tie cinder blocks to your feet. He's so smug. Oh, but that will make me drown. I have the right to refuse service. Smile. Oh, chat. What should we do tomorrow? Should we Mario Kart Wednesday? Regular Wednesday? Or should I fight that really scary dog? Should I fight the scary dog or should I wriggle? Looks like the consensus is regular Wednesday. Crumb will fight the dog in the next day then. Ellie Ring is getting involved today. No, it will definitely be the next gaming day on Friday. We will have more gaming days. We will have more gaming days. Crumb promises. Elden Ring will not be forgotten. It's not my fault that I didn't play it. It is. What can I say? Gaming gay, stop! Can we do marbles too? Maybe. Crumb likes drawing. Maybe I'll just, for the next stream, I might just do a normal drawing on Krita again. I miss doing stuff like that. And I've been animating a lot recently as well. So it'd be nice to do actual drawings for once on stream, because I can't do them off stream anymore because I'm going to be working on other stuff. I'll have to think of things to draw first though. Like, I'll have to make the sketch. I'm not sure what I should draw. It has to involve Ethan though. I could do more ship art. But actually, I need to draw Ethan holding Rose in a baby drawing, cause it's so cute. Methan? I kind of have a thing against women. Not a fan. Ethan's staying at that Leanna and Chris image you made a few minutes ago. If I showed him that, he would die in real life. You will be boy. I'm drawing Winterfield now. I'm drawing Winterfield now because you said that. And it's entirely your fault. Don't you also have to work on the merch? No, I just need to get some colors for them. But everything else, the merch is practically designed already. Is there a name for Mia and Donna's ship? I think it'd be funny because they have zero chemistry. Donna's like, they're on a date together. They're on a blind date, and then Mia's like, oh, what are your favorite pastimes? And Donna's like, torturing your husband. So romantic. Kill Chris Redfield. I'll probably just draw Ethan and Rose, just because I love Rosemary. Who knows? Crumb will think about it. I haven't drawn Lady D in a while, actually. So maybe I'll draw that instead. Resident Evil 8, Mia would love that. She would not. She would not. Ethan and Rose implies me, so I'm okay with it. Do you look at pictures of Rosemary and think, this implies Ethan, so I like it? I love you just by not being to understand you very well. Greetings from Argentina. Thank you. Mia would never want to see her husband get psychologically tortured. She wouldn't. Mia would throw hands. She would punch Donna right in her stupid face. What do you think of the Swedish allegations? Are people calling me Swedish? I would like to address them by saying maybe I am Swedish, maybe I'm not. It's not like you would know. She would not throw hands. She loves her husband. Guys, come on. Mia loves her husband. She like... Okay, I'm sorry for the pause. That made it sound bad, but she does care about her husband. I was just trying to think of something, but then I thought of the wrong scenario. Carla loves her husband too. So romantic. Mia sighing while she watches Ethan work outside. She's like, I love my husband. she turns around, Carl's right behind her with binoculars, and he's like, I love your husband. My husband and his boyfriend. Not even his boyfriend, bro. It's my husband and his stalker, the weird guy who keeps following him around. Ethan literally died for her and she abandoned their child. Hey, we don't know if she abandoned Rose. It's just because Capcom, it's one of the things where it's like, Capcom just doesn't give information, which sucks. But there's nothing that implies that she willingly abandoned Rose, or even what happened to her at all. It just sucks how they sideline Mia. I don't think she would abandon Rose. She very much loved her. She celebrated every little thing about her in her life. She took photos of her, sent them to Zoe. She made her her own cake and everything. She just is a weird thing to handle because it's like, again, it's not like you can be like, she didn't abandon her, because it's like, I have no evidence. But at the same time, it's like, I don't think she would have willingly ditched Rose. It's too out of character for what we've seen of her so far as well. Also, I hate Chris. He shouldn't have raised Rose. The only thing Rosemary ever says about Mia is just like, oh, I haven't seen her in a while. It's not like there was a big argument and my mom said she didn't love me and she left. Like, you're just like, I haven't seen my mom in a while. And then she doesn't talk about her either. And it's like, it's really frustrating how poorly Capcom handles women characters and just sidelines them constantly. Like, we can't say anything about Mia just because we don't have anything about her. Any radioactive dreaming for the tier 1. Insinuating she left Rose behind for some reason. I don't think she left Rose behind. For whatever reason she was not able to be in Rose's life. I feel like it was probably something happened to Mia. Or someone took her away from Mia. I have a question. How long does it take to make an animation or video? It usually takes a few months, depending on how often I'm working on it. The BSA took her because she's a literal bioweapon. I'm 99% sure. Is she taken by the BSA? Does she work for them? I can't remember. But I don't think Mia would ever ditch Rose just like that. Rose is also literally the only thing she has left of Ethan and the normal family that she wanted so badly. Because Mia's entire thing is just like, I just want to like have normal family, move on forever. I don't know, but Chris talks to her teacher and she knows the Hound Wolf Squad. No. Chris doesn't work with the BSAA anymore, I don't think. Or he at least doesn't trust them. I don't think he would hand, I don't think he would hand Rose over to the BSAA. I don't know if she is working with the BSAA though. But Chris doesn't trust them. And the Hound Wolf Squad works for Chris. They're like their own little group. And I think that, what's the word? Yeah, in Resident Evil 8, we were kind of for the cliffhanger of the fact that the BSAA uses bioweapons as soldiers now. So, I don't know if she does work for the BSAA now, or is with them at all. But I will not take Mia's slander. Crumb, she would fight for her husband tooth and nail. It's not her fault that Capcom sucks and just shoves her into a little box the entire time during games. It is what it is. The cat is screaming again. She hates Chris Redfield. Good. I will take Mia's slander, but I will cry. Not me. I'm not a crybaby. I don't take me as slander. Mia loves her family, and she loves her husband. She loves her daughter. She would never hurt them intentionally. She would never hurt them intentionally. Unintentionally, yes. But it's unintentionally. Alright. Thank you, every pony, for crumbing. I hope you... Don't call me that, Smug. I hope you all had a wonderful day today. I will see you all tomorrow. Intentionally is very important. Yes. Yes, I will post the thing. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hugs and kisses. Bye.